Hey collective, let's get some messages for the 17th. This is July 2022. This is collective consciousness energy. What is going on, collective? What is the energy? Please God, clear, concise messages on a 3. Thank you, amen. All right, what is the situation for us today, collective? I only take facing up cards. Collective energy, what is going on? What's the situation? All right. Wow, some big changes here, possibly with reshaping, rekindling, some major turnover, some major completion here regarding perhaps a message with regard to a broken heart having to do with a home, travel, a vehicle. We do have Gemini and Cancer energy indicated here, and then Saturn is indicated in the world. So for the situation, the Knight of Swords, World card, 3 of Swords, and the Chariot. Two majors showing up. So whenever I see these two energies, well, 2 major arcanas anywhere around the minors, it automatically supersedes that energy. So a big transformation, tectonic change, right? This is, you can feel it. It's in the flesh. It's real. Because Saturn indicates time, clocks, calendars, restrictions. It's the hourglass, right? So it's what we do with our time. So this is a completion. So communication here, a transformation, right? Around this broken heart. 3 of Swords is a total, it's right up there with that 10 of Swords. It's just that collapse, right? It's that, but it's not of everything and everything that could go wrong. This is, something that collapsed your heart. And yeah, these fast moving messages. So you could have been speaking to someone today where there was a transformation of that, or there could be that sort of energy in the next 24 hours. I find these readings are 24-hour, I guess, from the time of viewing. The 17th just happens to be the day that I'm reading. So these are technically timeless readings. So yeah, around this energy, possibly arguments around a broken heart put to rest here. Total transformation. I know you would only say that, say in a term if you were looking at the Death card, right? Which speaks about transformation. But with the World showing up here with completion around the energy of the broken heart and the communication, it's going to be very sudden, but there's a generosity because of the Cancer energy here with the courage and the self-propulsion, right? Chariot energy gives us this sense of knowing what to do next. It's taking the reins of these energies, these very intense energies, the dark and the light side of something. And it could simply just be a major understanding of something, a communication or something that you did find heartbreaking. There could be a major, say, if not contemplation about that, but yeah, I'm trying to think of something that's more intense than an understanding. Maybe just appreciation. It may indicate travel here as well. All in all, I think it's a good turnover because Saturn rules Capricorn, and you have, in that regard, energies like Saturn and then Moon energy here with the mother and the father. Could be indicated here as well. And then, of course, just world travel in general with the World card. All right, what are your thoughts? Well, on brand new beginnings. So, yeah, a new direction for sure. And it could just be a new path, something that you've been discussing with yourself. These don't have to be love readings, right, guys? These are just general readings. If it is a love reading, this could just be a new path, new lover, new love interest. Thinking about this as well, thinking about a new love interest. But in the other regard, in any other sense here, it's just about taking a step into that new direction. This is seen here. Of course, you're going to be thinking about being able to break away from something and propel yourself in a new direction. It is time would be another way to frame this. And then what are your feelings? You or the other person's feelings about the situation. There could be an offer here as well. This is new life. So thinking about a new life. I really, guys, I just don't see this Three of Swords collapsing anyone here, even though it has, you know, the card by itself has that energy. And then we do have this, you know, sort of argumentative or could be misunderstood, misunderstandings, that type of thing, energy there as well. But a new direction. So thinking already, yeah, it's not going to get you down. This is so funny. I felt the Death card. I really did. I felt the Death card even before I started shuffling. So not shocked to see this. Also transformation. So yeah, maybe that's why I was saying that word earlier. I just feel like there's some transformative energy here. So, you know, thinking about yourself in a new way, right? And these are also milestones. This can be milestones in our lives. So your feelings about the situation. And the situation today is the Knight of Swords, the World card, Three of Swords, and the Chariot. So in our feelings, we have the Five of Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. Okay, so these two, I did a reading yesterday. I don't think I recorded it, but these guys did show up. So it's interesting to see these two characters again. And we have more Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with or be that Cancer individual watching or have that in your chart. But yes, that transformation, this overhaul, new life, new world, plateau, you know, getting to the next level. Like you've plateaued and you're not going to accept that. This is either an unacceptance or this is a rejection of the plateau here. The sky is the limit, right? And nothing less will do. So competition, opposite of this transformation. Some conflicting feelings here about maybe a sensitive person, you or the other person here in your feelings, just your sensitivity perhaps even around money, delivery of money, could feel like it's taking forever. This feeling of, you know, perhaps how to, you might have to sell something here is what I'm seeing, like in your heart, like you don't want to do that, but you may have to do that in order to afford something here if it is about a vehicle. But we have a lot of emotions here, right? So we have Cancer showing up twice, Scorpio represented here in the Death card. And these are very, very deep feelings, powerful feelings. And it's just also truly about transformation. Death is something that was coming, right? This is a natural, organic part of life when it comes to this going a new way, right? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Leveling up times 10. It is interesting to see these guys in the heart space as well. And this could just create an inner turmoil. There could be a sense of feeling like you may disappoint somebody here. And I just don't think that that's an important way perhaps to be looking at the situation here, because something will come back around, right? If it is money, if it is resources, maybe these are people. These could be an older water sign and a younger earth sign male, right? But generally speaking, in terms of court cards, seeing in these thoughts and feelings, you're either feeling for these people or they're feeling for you, or this is their energy, right? So we have that worker energy, that intuitive sense here. I get this sense of like, where is something going to go? Where is the money going to go? Where is the long-term goals? Could be another way to frame this as well. Especially if you are, say, if this is an entrepreneurial theme for you, if this is about your work or career, right? This really is about taking an exciting risk, if that's the case. Because this new direction is just a decision. It's like an owning up to something. And there's a great deal of maturation that's going on in this reading today. All right, so what is the most likely outcome? Collective, most likely outcome. Okay, well, we had a bunch jump out there. Yeah. Oh, and this guy was just flipped in the deck there. Most likely outcome. Okay. So something is going to be very taxing here, but it's leveling us up. The 5, well, whenever we see 5s, frankly, these are challenging times. There's a crossroads here for sure. So most likely outcome here, lots of significant and fast moving changes. When I see a lot showing up in any one area, there's just a lot happening at once. So it could feel like there are a lot of moving parts right now, collective. But here we see this overkill, absolute collapse, 10 of Swords. So if this was about communication, thinking, belief systems, thought patterns, I would even include programming, okay? The way that we've been programmed, not just through society, but, you know, through our upbringing, etc. So when we see swords, this is our mental space. So we have the 3, now the 4, and the 10. So something has come to a rest. It's just funny that arrest, A-R-R-E-S-T. Hopefully that's no one's story here, but I do have to acknowledge that Libra is showing up twice in these cards here. And there's just a lot of worry here. So most probable outcome, 2 of Pentacles, Empress, 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so, let me get these laid out. I want to see what's going on with these energies together. I think so someone knows the answer here. If there is a question and you're asking it, collective, I would say whatever you think the answer is, and don't fool yourself, right? Whatever you're intuiting, whatever your intuition says, I would trust your intuition here. There's a lot of feminine energy that's indicated versus masculine energy, and your wits. So if you can't say trust your intuition at this point, I would trust your common sense. And yeah, to avoid a scam, to avoid being pulled into something or drawn into something, you could feel like there is perhaps like a weaselly nature there as well, particularly if it's someone's third time doing something. But yes, not getting away with something or not tolerating something anymore. Lots of intellectual power, possibly around the arts here, collective. Arts, beauty, wealth, femininity, as I say, in general. And then this rest period. This is really nice. This is being able to see the forest for the trees. This is really nice. This feels like there could have been a test recently, or there's some sort of organic test. Maybe it's a life journey. If you're a mother here, for example, or if you're dealing with, say, palliative care here, especially there could be legal documents involved. But certainly around the home, travel, vehicles, organic stages of life, and time, restrictions and limitations. So this is nice. I see this as a nice sort of escape from something. You cut something off early enough here, okay? And this Ace of Swords is really nice. You see this, but I feel like there's this like collective energy where it's like, we got ourselves into something a little bit here, so we have to maybe extricate ourselves. But it's not the end of the world. You can, I don't think you need to be hard on yourself. Yeah, I feel like you can just move on from this and stay playful. Try not to get too serious here, collective. So outside energy or influence that could be playing a part in the reading today is the Strength card. Love this. Page of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So this is where, again, we have that Lionsgate energy showing up again. Could be dealing with a Leo as well, or this could just be that energy. But we have loyalty and good news. So you're definitely keeping something in here. You're trying to hold back maybe, a disappointment or something that was really stressing you or possibly keeping you up at night. But good news would have changed that, or you could be the bearer of that good news for someone else. So that's nice here as well. Someone's going to get some rest. Remember, those major arcana supersede, or they sort of overwhelm the minors. So if you're keeping this to yourself, that's one thing. Good news will help. Otherwise, your self-restraint and your self-control over your own emotions, right, and your passions, possibly even old programming. This is where I see you catching yourself, right? You're going to put something to rest here. And this is where I see that opportunity. It's almost just like an opportunity through circumstance, right, where we get to learn this lesson about ourselves. Or say this new tactic or way of being. It's put to the test, if you will. So yeah, it's good news here. And those sleepless nights look like they may come to an end here, or that stress and anxiety, at least if someone else was bringing it into the fray. So internal or subconscious energies, the Magician, Seven of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Here we have this Wands energy in your thinking, remember, right? All of this Wands energy is showing up here, both in this direction, positive, good news, positive direction. If this is a lover romance reading for you, someone, thank you next. That's all I'm going to say about that. You know, if that's a love or romance reading. If it's not, if it's about career, business, work, enterprise, spirituality for that matter, okay? Any other part of your life, generally speaking here. Literal travel, but definitely excitement. This could be a travel about education as well when I see the Knight of Wands. So this Wands energy gives us back life. There's no more this slow energy, conflicted energy, argumentative, on the balance, you know, having to sort of manage. There's not much management here. Now there's just this free flow again. So this is really nice, collective, gotta say. Give yourself some credit here for helping yourselves through this, if it was tumultuous or seemingly adding some turmoil here. It seems like there's been a new skill development. That's wonderful. So manifesting this new world, we have this showing up twice. And this is a new direction, very positive outcomes, and protecting this new direction for yourself. So again, if this is enterprise or business, this could be a learning curve. And it's extremely exciting. With the Magician showing up to this, no matter what this is for us, collective, I would say, you know, defend any manifestation work or spell work at this time by, you know, maybe staying a little bit, I was going to say secretive, but that's not what I meant. I guess private. Maybe if you have sort of plans here to, you know, keep them to yourself, see what you can manifest in the real world. You want to be able to offer this excitement in the real world. And it looks like you're halfway there, more than halfway there. So this new direction is very exciting. And particularly around the subconscious energies here as well, which is why I find it so fascinating that all of this hard work around, you know, controlling inner narratives, looking at programming, you know, thoughts, opinions, beliefs, this type of thing, when it starts out in our mind, right? When we look at Swords energy, we're winding up with a better sense of how to establish our reality by taking the reins of our thinking, okay? And communication. So this is where I see, you know, with the 2 Knights here, especially 3 Knights, I'm going to look that up. But with the 3 Knights here indicating this sense of, and you hear Sagittarius, Virgo, and as I said, Gemini energy there. Yeah, these are, you know, this guy's a little bit more serious and slow. This guy's just can be argumentative here and gone, very chatty, but maybe not a lot of substance. And then we have this, right, this excitement. This could be about this sexual proposal as well, or say trip. But essentially I'm just reading this as an understanding. This is philosophy. And this is where I find the humor. We can find the humor in something. Never taking less than what you deserve. That's the only direction you're going. And having enough, asking. There's no pride in this energy. Maybe that's what this was about. It was like overcoming this sense of pride here. There was a little bit of stress. But there's a realization that, oh, no, you don't need to do that. People in a position to give like to give. And sometimes they just need to know where to put it. Where to give it to. I do always see an power imbalance here as well, though. So in the 6 of Pentacles collective for overall energy for the whole reading, I would say, yeah, just never accept less than what you have decided here on forward that you will accept. And that's in life, right? So generally at work, anywhere else, relationships of all kinds. And it's also important here, I think there's a lesson here where, you know, never look down on anybody, because you never know what situation you're going to be in either. So there's like a gratitude feeling as well. Remember, this is also breadcrumbing. So if you do have a fast offer, a lover coming in, for example, saying all the right things, but you want to take it slow, they're not giving you what you want, you feel breadcrumbed, you are. And then it's up to you if you want to accept any less. But I don't think you're going to do that, collective, because your standards are too high. And you would just at this point disappoint yourself, so it wouldn't even be worth it. It wouldn't even be fun. So congratulations. You're getting closer to that dream, whatever it is, right? That goal, vision, outcome. And unexpected meetings. I like that. One day I'll remember that. Three nights showing up in the reading today, right? So unexpected meetings, very fun, very cool. I love this a lot for us. A lot going on today. Like I said, a lot of moving parts. Things are happening rather quickly. But, you know, exciting nonetheless. I just want to eyeball these guys one more time here with this energy. The Six of Pentacles. I can't help but like pay extra attention to this guy here. Someone may want something you have, and it's worth a lot more to them than it is to you. And I'm gonna leave it there because I don't know what that is. It's a very practical thing, though. And yeah, I couldn't help but like spend more time there, and I was trying to figure out what else this was saying here. But yeah, they think it's very important and could be helpful within their own personal development or their own career or money flow. So that's very nice. So now I'll leave it there. Yeah, we have our two queens. As I say, just watch out for that slander if you can avoid that. That could just be our own inner talk, right? And stay creative, stay motivated, because this is very exciting. Unexpected meetings. I wonder what those will be about. All right, collective. Let me know if you dig these types of readings. I love doing them for you. And as always, I hope that they're helpful to someone out there. Until I see you in the next one, bye for now.